Hey guys, hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. Your boy is back with another subreddit video, and today we're going to be exploring a new subreddit to the channel. However, this subreddit is massive all over YouTube, and also it's massive in its own. I mean, it's 23 million members, and it's Am I the Asshole, or AITA. This is like a big subreddit, guys, and it's probably the biggest subreddit we've explored on my page, and I'm excited because I've actually never been on the subreddit, believe it or not. So I'm assuming it's self-explanatory. It's just people like trying to validate if they're an asshole or not. And we're going to be judging that because we're the smartest people on YouTube, my community, of course, or actually the dumbest and just delusional. Hey guys, it's me from the future, and I didn't mean to intrude on the video, but we hit 7,000 subscribers. Thank you so much, everyone who's been supporting the channel. We have grown this channel at an insane rate, and I couldn't do it without you guys. When I was filming this video, it was about 2 days ago. We were at 6,900 and some change. So I just wanted to chime in and kind of like insert this video just to say thank you, everybody. And if you guys are new to my channel and you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit the sub button. The new goal is going to be 8,000 by maybe even February. I think we could hit 8,000 by February. You guys have been insane. I love you guys so much, and thank you again. And yeah, back to the video. All right, AITA. Am I an asshole for getting engaged after my brother's wedding? All right, let's see this. So this sounds juicy. Okay. So he edited it and said, paraphrased some direct quotes and removed some potentially identifiable info. Okay. My brother and his now wife got married 3 days ago. A very small destination ceremony, under 15 people total. Oh, that's really small. My now fiance and I extended our trip after everyone went home and spent a couple of days exploring the Grand Canyon, a couple hours north of the wedding where he proposed. And I'm going to assume this is where, you know, OP proposed to his now fiance. But is it also where he proposed? Okay, kind of interesting to pick the same spot, but okay, let's see. When I shared the news with my brother and now sister-in-law, he responded with hostility, saying that it looked like we were competing. Oh, interesting. I apologized, quickly realizing that he was advocating for my sister-in-law and that she felt hurt, although I'm truly failing to understand why. I also texted her a separate apology and explained that it wasn't our intention to encroach and just wanted to share the news with the family, and that it's my belief that there's room for happiness for everyone. She did not respond. In response to my apology, my brother doubled down and said the timing and location were hurtful and that we shouldn't planned around the wedding, or should have planned around the wedding. Okay, interesting. How do I feel about this? Let's see. So proposals are important. Weddings are even more important. Is it an asshole thing to extend your trip for someone else's wedding and then propose to your now fiance, but it wasn't the same location? I don't think it's that bad because first off, it was not the day of the wedding. If you did it the day of a wedding, you're a mega asshole, okay? Don't do that because you're just stealing the limelight and trying to... I never thought that people were that stupid to do that until I saw videos of actually people doing that. And like, if you're at a wedding, never, ever propose. You're literally trying to steal the limelight. Like, the wedding should be about the people getting married. Now, this guy extended the trip and he proposed a few hours away. Not bad. No, I don't think he's an asshole. I think it could have been a little bit better if he just like picked a different timing altogether in a different spot. But I mean, it's not like super assholey. And I think it's kind of crazy that the sister-in-law is so mad about it, because I feel like if you're a family with someone, especially, right, you should have a everybody eats mentality. At least that's how I was raised to, and how our family is like. Everybody in our family is like, you know, if one person is doing well and then the other person does well, even if it's the same thing or something, it's not a competition. But I could understand why maybe the sister-in-law feels that way. However, hopefully she, you know, comes to senses. It's not too bad. No, I don't think you're a full asshole. I just think you're silly. You're a silly guy for just doing it then, but not an asshole. Let's read the comments. Let's see the verdict. Not the asshole. And I could say you're trying valiantly to understand, but I am not sure that your brother or wife will be able to give you a good reason for their reaction, because their reaction is wild. Sure, it's rude to propose at someone else's wedding, but that's not what happened. Exactly. The fact that you and your fiance got engaged a few days after the wedding, before you flew home, is a total different thing. Also, the level of hostility in the message from your brother is nasty and definitely not normal. I'm so sorry that he treats you like that. Someone else says, not the asshole. Your brother needs to calm down. The bride gets a day, her one wedding day. She does not get a location, a week, or nothing else. Oh, okay. That's a valid take. Valid take. I could somewhat agree to that. She gets her wedding. That is all. You did not encroach. Yeah. So it seems like the general verdict is like that. Yeah, it's a weird thing, and I don't know. I just think it's silly when people think too deeply about that, because like it's almost a little bit egotistical and selfish of her to think that you did your engagement on purpose around her. Like, she's not the main character of their lives, But yeah, let's see. More juicy content. Let's see. Am I the asshole for not allowing my brother over for Christmas? Ooh, okay. Juicy. It is also like 2 days after Christmas when filming this. Or, no, I'm filming this on Christmas, actually. But it's going to be 2 days after Christmas releasing. My dad moved into our house because he's disabled. Oh, I'm sorry. My older brother stopped by one day right after Thanksgiving, and my wife overheard them trash talk her. Ooh, okay, so his disabled dad and his older brother was talking shit about his wife. Okay. Not good so far. About the way that she was dressed and how she's bitchy. Could you imagine hearing that? Especially if the wife was like making them food or something. That would be insane. I'd be like, you know what? I'm going to spit in your sandwich. I'm just like, don't do that. My brother has been banned from the house since then. And my dad got a serious conversation about not gossiping about my household with family members, or he will be on the street. Yeah, very insensitive of your dad to do that. Yeah. Goofy goober shit to be talking shit about the people who are literally taking care of you. My wife is still semi-livid at my father for saying those things, so she refused to interact with him or cook for him. I want to hear, I wish I could hear how bad it was actually, the conversation, because that would judge if this is warranted or not. But I could understand why. If someone's talking shit about you, I mean, I get it. He complained about her cooking and why she was a bitch. Well, why she was a bitch was she told my dad. Okay, that was a weird phrasing. That's the food I made. Eat it or starve. Shit. Okay, savage as fuck. My dad has never cooked or cleaned for himself. My wife does call him pathetic, but that's because my dad is. Oh, shit. All right. For Christmas, my brother still isn't allowed over, and my wife is barely on speaking terms with my dad. I won't intercede for him or make him special food he likes. His disability doesn't keep him from cooking for himself, and he's been bummed out. I told him that it's his own fault for never learning to take care of himself. A sticky situation. Family situation is always sticky. I don't think the guy's an asshole. The guy who's the OP of writing this isn't an asshole, because you're stuck in a weird situation. You got your wife, who is your other half, or supposed to be, and you're looking out for your wife. So you saying, hey, bro, like, you can't come over because you're a dick to my wife. Like, that's not an asshole. That's actually a very honorable thing to do. Now, your wife's reaction and everything, most of it is probably pretty valid, I'd say. I mean, I'm very much on the end of taking the high road and, but at the same time, like, you can only do that so many times. If someone's just a complete asshole to you all the time, I would fucking not give a shit about them either. And he's lucky enough to live under your roof. So you know what? Neither of them are assholes. That's the verdict. Boom. I feel like a judge. It's like Judge Judy, but like Judge Judy, because I'm Asian, Just like, all right, let's see what the verdict is in the comments. Not the asshole. Only if your wife is happy, you will be happy. Oh, valid. If her cooking and behavior bothers your dad so much, tell him to go live with your brother. Problem solved. Then both your dad and brother can be miserable together. Yo, that's fucking facts. This guy or girl is a true problem solver. This is your future engineer right here, because that was efficient. Not the asshole. Disabilities are not and will never be an excuse for bigotry and sexism. Keep your brother out of the house, and tell your dad to apologize to your wife if he wants to stay. Happy wife, happy life. And make sure that your dad knows that. Not the asshole. Okay, cool. So I'm glad that, most people are sensible people. Just like me, right? No, I'm actually an idiot. But okay. Let's see. Let's read this. Am I the asshole for telling people I'm not having fun when they ask, and I'm genuinely not? Ooh, this is an interesting take on something that could be a common occurrence for most people, This one is general. I am a guy who, when I don't enjoy something, I'll tell you I don't. Oh, brother, you sound like a lot of fun to be around. But if I commit to something, I'll see it through to the end without complaining. All right, usually people do complain just like this, but let's see around. This comes to a head when where I was on vacation with my older brother in Arizona, who wanted to do a lot of nature hikes. Nature hikes are fine. I don't mind them, but I do dislike walking up large hills. Isn't that what hiking is? A lot of hills. Walking downhill is the easiest thing ever. I mean, yeah, no shit. I mean, walking up that large hills is the whole point of hiking, though. It's like being nature's passenger princess. Oh, brother, okay. You just put your foot forward and let gravity do the work. Walking uphill, conversely, is very draining and leaves me sweaty. This guy's a complainer. He lied. He said he likes to see things to the end without complaining. He is literally complaining on Reddit right now. Yeah. I don't make a point to complain about something when I do it. What are you doing right now, buddy? So when I was walking uphill, despite not liking it much, I held basic conversation with my brother. As we were heading down, back down, he asked me if I was having fun, and I said no. Not because of any fault of my brother. I just didn't find the activity fun. Okay, that's fine. Not even bad, just satisfactory. Well, saying satisfactory can be somewhat fun. That's an interesting thing. Okay. Why can't you say it was okay? Why can't you say that? Because you said it's not even bad. You said no. So it sounds like almost so negative. Like you sound like a negative Nelly. I don't like negative people. Maybe that's just what it is. I don't really like this one. He might be a little bit of an asshole. Oh, because if it's just satisfactory, like why didn't you say, yeah, it was okay? Because then it would make me feel a little bit better about it. Like, okay, he didn't like love it, but it was okay. Later, when he was driving me to the airport for my flight home, he told me, if I ask you if you're having fun, don't say no. Well, he shouldn't say that either, because if someone's genuinely not having fun, yeah, I mean, voice your opinions, but at the same time, like, there's a way to say it that's not super cold. Maybe learn, I don't know. I understand that it can be demoralizing to hear someone's not having fun, but I do like it when people ask for my opinion, and I don't like it when people ask for my opinion and get upset when I give an honest answer. Okay, I understand that. If I'm not having fun, I'm just going to say I'm not having fun. I don't know. This guy overall just sounds like a extreme negative Nancy, so for some reason, I do think he's the asshole. Because it's so easy in this world to just understand social. I'm not going to say understand social cues because a lot of people don't. But I'll give you an example. If someone gives me a present, right, and I open it and they're like, oh my God, do you like it? And I say no, that's gut wrenching. You can simply, even if you don't like it, just, now I'm not saying straight up lie, but I'm just saying I'll be like, oh, yeah, well, you know what? Thank you so much for getting me the present. Because at the same time, I'm not saying I enjoy the present, but at the same time, I'm appreciating the fact that you even had the thought to give me the present. Be appreciative of the situation. This guy kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I hate people like this, to be honest. Or I don't hate. Hate's a strong word. I dislike people like this. Because it just sounds like he's not a fun guy. He's not a chill guy. In this situation right here, let's say I'm going on a hike, right? Which I actually do like hiking, but let's say I'm just not feeling it. I'm not having fun. My boy goes, hey, on the walk down, he's like, hey, did you have fun? Let's say I did not, and I was miserable, and I just didn't feel good. I'd be like, dude, I'm not going to lie to you. Normally I do kind of fuck with hikes, but something about today, I was not feeling it. But, I'm not going to say I had a good time. I'm glad that I got to spend time with you. Or to fucking learn how to talk, bro. You say stuff like that, you were honest at the same time, and you're not an asshole. And then let's say you just didn't enjoy spending time with your brother. You're an asshole anyways. Let's see the verdict on Reddit. You're the asshole. Okay, I'm glad I'm not crazy. It's been a fun day hanging with you, but man, this height is steep. I'm looking forward to the downhill bit. That's the sort of polite answer people are looking for. Exactly. That's literally what I was just saying. You acknowledge you're enjoying your brother's company, which is what he was looking for, but you can also acknowledge the hike is difficult, or you like the fact that you don't like it. It doesn't matter how much the activity sucks. People just want to hear that you're enjoying their company. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. Walking downhill is the easiest thing ever. It's like being a passenger princess. You should put your first foot forward and then let the gravity do work. Said the fiction writer who has never walked down a steep or uneven hill or has been on a nature hike with elevation change in Arizona. Yeah, that's true. If you're going down a steep hill, you gotta actually graze the hill. Like, you're on some like goat shit. You're the asshole. You should have communicated your dislike of the hike with a simple, not really, but I'm enjoying spending time with you. You're being a dick. Exactly. Yep. I don't want to hang out with this guy ever. All right. Am I the asshole for not allowing my mom to stay another week after her pipes burst just before Christmas? Oof. Okay. Damn. All right, let's hear this. So she's a 38-year-old female. I'm celebrating Christmas with my mom, who's 68, and my brother, who's 47, and his family. My mom flew in from out of state, and we were driving to a meetup location to spend time with my brother's family. A place in the mountains we both enjoy, or we all enjoy just for the holidays. All of us live hours away, our mom being the furthest, on the opposite coast. My brother and I are several hours away by car. This year, we received the bad news that while my mom has been at my place, her pipes froze and flooded her basement. She's upset, understandably. I helped to get everything started and have her insurance, a cleanup team, and a general contractor all working on her place while she is with me. She then broached the topic that she wanted to extend her week stay to 2 weeks or more. I said no. I need to get back to my regular routine and get ready to return to work. She's welcome to stay here as originally planned, which is until Saturday. Then she said she may ask to ride back with my brother and his family to their home in another state, opposite direction than mine. She refused to ask him until Christmas, so I gave my brother a heads up last night so he had a chance to speak with his wife. I also told him that he's under no obligation to say yes, and she is still welcome to stay with me until Saturday. And her insurance company will be footing the bill for most of the stay at a hotel and meals. Oh, her insurance is covering a hotel stay. That's pretty nice, actually. If her residence is uninhabitable, which we do not know at this time. He told me that he didn't have room for her back with him. 3 people in his car and no room for a 4th, assuming luggage is the issue. That I should let her stay with me because she's lonely. I told him that I understand that, but I'm not wrong for wanting to cap my night with her at the 1 week originally planned. Or cap my time with her, sorry. He had left that on text on send. My mom can be a challenging personality, and with this unfortunate development, she's even more difficult. I love my mom, but I'm tired, and I want my house back, and I don't want to be criticized or complained at. I refuse to allow my lonely mother to extend her stay with me, despite the recent damages to an unknown state of her home. Am I the asshole for prioritizing my space and personal downtime over my mother's emotional needs? This is tough. This is a really tough one to judge because I'm Asian. And why does that matter? In an Asian household, we are grilled in our head the importance of family and like our parenting and well-being. And my parents raised me like well, and they gave me the best life that they possibly could. However, yes, my mom can be very irritating at times and talks a lot and can be very annoying. Now, if I was in a situation like this where she's lonely and her pipes in her house burst, I personally would let her stay for as long as I need to. However, I would talk to her and let her know like, hey, I have a routine, and look, like, if you want to stay with me, that's completely fine, but I need to get my work done and I need to get my stuff done. And like, so I'm going to need you to, have some alone time, but you can be in my house, we'll spend some time together. That's just me personally. However, obviously everybody's situation is different. I don't think he's a complete asshole if he capped it off. I think he's like in the middle. Like if he's on the asshole scale, I think he's like a 5 because he's not like a 10 like the last guy or like a 9 the last guy was. But he's also not a 1 because it is your mom, bro. Like, that's a tough, sticky situation. And like, I get it. Like, technically she would get a hotel if she really needed to. But like at the same time, I don't know. Maybe I just value my mom and dad like that. Like if either of them actually really, really needed to, of course it's an inconvenience to my life, but it's also 2 weeks out of my life. Like 2 weeks is, in the grand scheme of things, not that much. But that's just my personal take. I think he's a slight asshole, not a big asshole though. Not the asshole. You've already done a lot by coordinating the cleanup and repairs from afar and offering your place until Saturday. Setting boundaries is crucial, especially when it involves switching back to work mode. It's not just about the space, but about getting your head ready for the regular grind, right? Plus, your bro getting a heads up is fair play. It's good to let him work out with his wife without springing surprises. Mom's situation sucks, but you need to protect your mental peace too. Hanging in there. Yeah, I see. Like, he's not a complete asshole. No, I just think it's based on whoever's reading this. Like, I grew up in a different situation. I don't judge him for it by any means. He's truly not like a complete asshole or anything. I just was raised different. All right, here we go. Am I the asshole for telling my coworker why customers might not like her? Oh, okay. Here we go. Work situation. I work at a restaurant as a server. One of my coworkers moved up here from Georgia for college and started working here a few months ago. She constantly lays on the Southern charm thing thick. She calls everyone honey and sweetie and all of that. She also tends to chit chat with people instead of just letting them eat after bringing them their food and drinks. Oh, I'm curious what state they're in or what city. It's also kind of obvious that a lot of them don't really want to talk to her. They give me give her one word answers, and she just barrels forwards and talks to them anyways. Management has told her off more than once for this. Whoa. Okay, here we go. About 2 weeks ago, she was upset that a customer yelled at her saying, "Don't call me that," when she called her honey. And then she complains that she's not getting as many tips as the other servers. She says it's because of the Southern accent and customers think she's stupid, but I don't think that's the case. She asked me for advice, and I said it's because she's taking too long to bring things out and wastes a lot of time trying to create small talk. Also said that the excessive pet names sound kind of condescending, and they aren't really something that you would call a stranger out here. She told me that she wasn't going to start being rude to customers because she would make even less money. I told her it's not being rude, it's just how things work around here. And it's rude to other customers that she's supposed to be serving when she spends all her time trying to make small talk instead of doing her job and calling them weird things. Now she's mad and has been avoiding me. Maybe I should have been gentler when trying to explain why customers complain about her. But I also was really stressed because it's Christmas season and so much is going on. Am I the asshole? Totally not. Yeah, you could have sugarcoated it, but you're not being an asshole at all. This person needs to learn like how the real world works. Every single place that you go, there's different customs, different cultures, different things. Let's give you an example. Let's say you're in Japan. If you tip in Japan, that's fucking rude. And like, you got to just learn these things. And even if you're in America, different areas of America calls for different things. It's slightly ignorant in her part not to know these things, but some people just don't, and that's okay. But you got to learn and you got to adjust. That's just the way the world works. If you can't live in a certain area and it's just too hard for you, then find another place that maybe move back down to Georgia or find another southern spot where people like that stuff, because each and every person and each and every environment is going to be different. Not everyone is cut from the same cloth, and that's just the way the world works. You got to learn how to adapt. Yeah, and this is a good learning experience for her. You are not an asshole at all, because you are just telling it as it is, and you're actually trying to help, like it seems like, at least. Yeah, 100% you could have been nicer, but everybody can be nicer at any moment, so you can't. Yeah, definitely not an asshole. I would be surprised if the verdict on Reddit is anything different. Yeah, not the asshole. Exactly. Bit of a culture clash going on here, but you've tried to help her fit in with the locals, and your boss has done the same. She's just not listening to either of you. Not the asshole. Exactly. If you're in the Northeast, especially New York or New England, she really needs to listen to you, because we hate small talk. Her tips are gonna keep getting worse. Not the asshole. She should listen to you, who actually knows people around here and wherever you are. You're just trying to help. Exactly. Yeah. All right, let's read one more juicy one before we go. What is this? WIBT. Would I be the asshole, is what I'm going to guess this is, for not going to my husband's family's Christmas? Ooh, okay. I'm a first responder and has been for the last 3 years. My schedule is a rotating shift, patterns, days, and night. The pattern is consistent, and I can tell you what days I'm working very far in advance. Because of this, I told my entire family this year that I would be working on Christmas this year, and reminded them when we saw them. This is the first time I had to work on Christmas. My side of the family understands, and we are celebrating with my parents and siblings another day. My husband's family is really into Christmas. Like, everyone needs to be at sister-in-law's house at 8 a.m. to open presents together. I always thought that was really wacky. And then we spend the entire day together. So when I asked if we could celebrate another day over the holidays, instead it got shut down with statements like Christmas is on December 25th. They sound psychotic. Okay, interesting. Or I don't understand, why can't you just ask for the day off? Bitch, dude, what? This is the first Christmas she'd worked. So I let them know my husband would be attending solo this year. This morning while I was at work, my husband, who works a 9 to 5, is enjoying his day off. He texts me, "It would be nice if you could come by for a few hours tomorrow after work." I declined because sister-in-law lives 90 minutes away, so that's 3 hours of total driving. I would be driving home alone at night, which is not the best weather. My job can be very stressful. My social battery is drained there all the time when I get home. She already agreed that it would make more sense for me to stay home and to have him go to his parents' house on Christmas Eve so they could drive over in the morning together. Well, my husband is pissed and thinks that I don't want to spend time with his family. Brother, what? How are you so not understanding, bro? What? This is literally her first Christmas where she can't go, and you're being a little sourpuss. He's been sending me passive-aggressive texts all day to guilt trip me. Oh, that does not sound like a good dude. I mean, yeah, what the fuck? Come on, dude. We don't know how much time we have left with my parents. Dude, you literally go hang out with them another day. Just plan another day. It's not like everybody's going to be busy every single day of the goddamn world. Like, come on. It's working because I feel like I'm letting him down. Dude, that's so sad. Man, that sucks. Because I know this girl or this lady is trying really hard to appease her husband and his family. And I don't want his family to think that I don't want to spend Christmas with them. Would I be the asshole if I stuck to our original plan instead of making the effort to go see his family tomorrow after work? ETA. I am locked out of commenting till January 2nd, so I'll just reply here. Thank you everyone for taking. Oh, okay. So responded. Okay. So this is the original post. No, definitely not. Because at the end of the day, Christmas is important to certain people, and more important to others. To me, it's all right. But I mean, it's really important. It's my favorite holiday. But like, if you had to work, I'm gonna be bummed out about it. But it's just life. Like, what? Are you going to be more mad at the person or more mad at life? Like, it's very unfortunate, but you just be understanding and try to make time for people on other days. It's extremely selfish to think that the world revolves around just you, like, and just your family and stuff. Like, she's got a life. She's got work. She got things to do. It's not like she wants to work on Christmas, because I don't think anyone wants to work on Christmas, but like, she got stuck doing it. It is what it is. I'll give you an example. My cousin, has a boyfriend now, and some Christmases and some holidays she's got to spend with his family, and that is okay, bro. Like, what it would be insane to make her stressed out because I'm sad about her not making it, because then now two people are sad, like, just doesn't make sense. Just enjoy life. And that's the moral of today's story. We're gonna end it there. I mean, that one's a gimme. That one, she's definitely not an asshole. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I like this. I really like this subreddit. I think if you guys seem to like it with the number of likes or the comments or even views, I will keep this series going and add it to the repertoire of the subreddits that I look at. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and, holiday week and everything like that. And I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.